Hey, what's going on guys, and welcome back to another episode in my Football Manager series. This is episode number 52, and today we have games against Norwich in the Premier League and Leicester in the FA Cup semi-final. And normally I would say before we play those games I'm going to show you what happened off camera, but as you can see I can't say that as I always do in today's episode because we haven't played any games off camera. In the last episode you saw our 2-1 victory over Derby in the FA Cup quarter-final replay, and then our 2-0 defeat to Watford, which was quite embarrassing, so less said about that game the better, and all my stupid tactical changes. But still, coming into this game we take on Norwich, and the reason I'm returning for this game and not the Leicester double like I initially planned in the last episode is because in the Premier League right now, as you can see, there are 6 games to go. We are 13 points clear of United and also 14 points clear of Arsenal, who are in third, and if we win this game then with 5 games to go we'll move 16 points clear, and of course you do the math, that will mean that mathematically we can't be caught and we will be champions. So in today's episode we have the chance of winning the title in the Norwich game, and let's not mess this up. Let's get the win in this one, and also win in the FA Cup semi-final against Leicester as well, and return to the FA Cup final after we got there last season and of course ended up winning the trophy as well. So here we go then, first game of the episode, getting straight into it as we take on Norwich away at Carrow Road. This is the team for the game. It is the 4-4-2 you guys know all about. Timo Horn starts in goal, back four of George, Rakik, Vazel and Mayo. In midfield, Sisto on the left, Morris on the right, and in the middle, Sam Redmond and Pep. Up top together, Barbosa and Esposito, and on the bench, Adrian, Demir, Davies, Allen, Pereira, Sigurdsson, and Wilson. So yeah, let's get straight into it. First game of the episode, we take on Norwich. Let's win the title. Come on, get excited. Dog's got a title on the line in this game. Let's go win it. And also, just before we get into the game, look at who's on the bench for Norwich. It's Papadopoulos. I mean, this guy is absolutely ridiculous. He can't settle in one place. You know, he has to move all the time. He's the human suitcase. You know, he's always on a plane. It's just absolutely ridiculous. He literally cannot settle. He has to go travelling. The guy is just absolutely ridiculous. The human suitcase. Really? That was the best you could have come up with? The human suitcase? So naturally, it would have been more cool to win the title at the Liberty Stadium, but the most important thing is that we do get the job done today. Quite seriously, the last episode must have felt like a bit of a filler episode for you guys, and I do apologise for that. The reason why I came back for those games was because I actually thought we were going to win the title, so because of that I just thought, you know, it'd be a fitting episode really, trying to reach the FA Cup semi-final, and also some title celebrations as well. But in this episode, it looks like we will make up for it, because we've taken the lead early through Pep, and maybe this will be the game that does it for us. Mahrez with the assist from the corner, picking out the Spanish wonder kid, and with that ginger mohawk of his, he heads the ball into the back of the net, and it is the perfect start for the Welsh club. Norwich 0, Swansea 1, Mahrez with a corner, Pep with the header, and he finds the back of the net. Look at that rising high there, and a solid header as well. 1-0 Swansea, and we are so close to winning the title. Here's a chance for Norwich here with Haidara on the ball. He crosses, Redmond heads it away, but Berisha flicks it down. Bojan back to number 11 who hits the post, and Rakik gets the ball away. A good chance there, but the woodwork struck by the home team. Still 1-0 though, and we have our lead. And here's the first highlight of the second half with Norwich trying to get back on level terms, and they could have done as well as Berisha hits the woodwork, I think for the second time in the game. Well, Norwich hit the woodwork for the second time in the game at least, and another good chance there for the Canaries, but fortunately once again the frame of the goal keeps us in front. And here is a highlight soon after as well of us on the ball, and Pep the goal scorer finds Mahrez here. He's got a man out wide, but instead plays it through towards Esposito inside the area, shrugs off his man, gets inside, still Esposito on the ball, and the Italian stallion scores the goal 8 minutes after the restart that could provide the cushion for us, that could give us enough breathing room to possibly go on to win the title. And I can't really think about what I'm trying to say right now because there's a siren outside my flat and it's really, really loud. But either way, the Italian stallion with the finish, 2-0 Swansea, and I'm really comfortable. I'm really calm right now. There's so many, you know, points between us and the teams chasing. Even if we don't secure it in this game, we will eventually. But it looks as though the job will get done here away at Carrow Road. And as we approach the final few seconds, the job is done here away at Carrow Road. 3, 2, 1, and there it is. Final whistle here away against Norwich. 2-0 to the Swans. And that's it. It's all over with 5 games to go. Swansea are Premier League champions. And I am absolutely delighted. You know, it's our 6th season in charge of the Welsh side. And, you know, the first couple of seasons, very, very difficult indeed. But gradually we got better. And most importantly, importantly, the faith in the youngsters in the end proved to be, I think, what was the main difference for us, because when you think about it, our team over the years has got a lot more, just a lot better, I suppose, since when we first started. But you can't deny that the improvement of the players has been the big reason as to why we have delivered our first ever Premier League title to Swansea. When you look at the likes of Sam Redmond, for example, when he first started, so much better than when we first got him as a 16-year-old. Players such as Esposito as well, I gambled on him, spent £30 million. May not be happy with his performance in training of late, but for the most part, I mean, he's just got better and better year after year. And to think he's still so young as well, just 22 years old, it's amazing. Barbosa as well, spent a lot of money on him. He's been absolutely fantastic. Of late in this season, not too good, but for the most part, since we signed him, he's just got better and better and better. So, just in general, I think having faith in the young players is what's delivered us our first ever Premier League title for Swansea, because, at first they weren't amazing, but now they're growing into absolute superstars, and it's awesome to see that the faith in the youngsters is being repaid. So delighted with that. We are Premier League champions. Swansea have won the title for the first ever time in their history, and we got 5 games to go in the season as well. A fantastic achievement. I'd love to see me become a favoured personnel, but I don't think I am yet, am I? No, not at all. I don't know what I've got to do. I just wanted their first ever title, but it's not enough. Barbosa's there, Pep is there, that's great to see. Sisto's now an icon, that's cool as well, but I'm still not there. Hopefully one day. I don't want to stop this series until I at least make this list. What more have I got to do? And as we come into the second game of today's episode, then we now take on Leicester in the FA Cup semi-final. The Ball want us to reach the final, and I doubt they'll be too disappointed if we fail one step before getting there, but we still want to reach it, and I think we can. So this is the team for the game, then the exact same as the one you saw against Norwich. Horn in goal, back for a George, Rakik, Vaisor, Mayo in midfield, Sisto on the left, Mahrez on the right, and in the middle, Redmond and Pep. Up top together, Barbosa and Esposito, and on the bench, Adrian, Demir, Davies, Allen, Pereira, Sigurdsson and Wilson. And yeah, let's have a double celebration in today's episode. First a title and now a place in the FA Cup final. Come on, Swansea. So here's the first highlight of the game, pretty much directly from kickoff, and we could be through, and we were as well. Barbosa taking aim, but the goalkeeper making a really good save. He's on a lengthy run right now without finding the back of the net, and he would have done there had it not been for a great save by the goalkeeper. And it's still 0-0. Here's another highlight for us, and this time we could take the lead, and we have as well. And the Italian stallion, I mean, I've said it before and I'll say it again, he just loves Wembley. He really does. It's his second home. Sisto with the free kick, swinging it into the centre, and there is the Italian with the finish. He scored a hat-trick in the FA Cup final last year as we beat Stoke to claim our first trophy of the series, and he could be sending us back to the FA Cup final this year as well. Good finish, 1-0 Swansea, excellent start. But here is a highlight for Leicester with Ojo trying to get the ball, but there's Ruben Vaisor against his former club, winning it back, and maybe we can get a chance here. 25 minutes in, that's a great one. Mahrez over the top towards Esposito. He's through for his second goal, and Gianluca Esposito has bagged the brace already. 25 minutes in, a good ball over the top by the former Leicester winger Mahrez, through towards Esposito, and once he got clear, I mean, you knew what was going to happen. He was always going to find the back of the net. When he goes through one-on-one, he rarely ever messes it up. 2-0 to Swansea. The Italian stallion, I mean, he just loves it here. Here's a chance for Leicester to get back in the game, and they have as well. Literally directly after our goal, Escalante has pulled one out the top drawer with an absolutely fantastic finish. Trippier's throw found Eremenko. He gave it to Escalante, who took aim from range, and I mean, I've grown tired of saying it really, but Timo Horn should have saved that one, to be honest. He really should have done. It's a good strike, but I mean, next season, I'm thinking about what I want to spend my money on going into the next season as champions of the Premier League, and I feel as though we need a better goalkeeper. We all like Timo, but he doesn't save as many shots as he should, and that's a goalkeeper's job. And here's the first highlight of the second half. Oh no, yes, get in. How about that? We've got our 2-goal cushion back. And the guy that's got the goal, it's Sam Redmond, Sammy boy. That's a collector's item, scoring a goal. And I think the first time he scored in an episode as well. Mahrez with a corner. Redmond rises highest, captain for the day with Marlon still injured. And that's a great strike. Sammy boy with a goal. The academy kid, 3-1 Swansea. Oh, that's great to see. And here is a highlight for Leicester late on in the game, and they could have got themselves back in it late on as well. That shot cleared off the line by Hugo Mayo as we still lead by 2. And in the end, I think their late comeback is not really going to matter. A possible chance there, but they couldn't get themselves the goal. Had they scored it, I could have been feeling a little bit nervous, but instead it looks as though we are going to win the game by 3-1. So as we approach stoppage time then, still leading by 2, and our fate is all but sealed as we are going to go back to the FA Cup final for the second time in 2 years. So delighted with that as Esposito finds Mahrez down the right hand side. Can we add a 4th goal in stoppage time? Revenue scored our 3rd goal on the ball. He finds Alan, Sisto, he's got George with him. He'll give it to our left back. Can he cross? Well, no, he's offside, but that would do it. Final score here at Wembley, Swansea 3, Leicester City 1, and we're in to the FA Cup final. So that is absolutely awesome. A double celebration in today's episode. We got the title, we're into the FA Cup final. Everything is coming together at the end of the season, and I'm just absolutely delighted. In this episode, we've had no chokes, just success. And that will end today's episode in my Football Manager series as well, guys, so a big thank you for watching. I really hope you have enjoyed it. I shall return for the final game of the season where we face Manchester City in the FA Cup final as we try to retain our trophy and add it to our Premier League and Community Shield trophies we won this year as well. So thanks for watching today's episode. I hope you have enjoyed it. If you have done, please leave a like. Much love to you all. Have a fantastic day, and I'll see you for the next episode in my Football Manager series very soon.